Here's a question that a lot of people want to ask as we go into the final segment, man. You've been coaching in NBA since 1996, is what I saw. And what would make you, because a lot of coaches would be like, you out your mind. What would make you want to, at this time, even though it's your alma mater, come back into the college ranks where, it's going to be, a little bit more of a spotlight on you. You're going to have to make recruiting phone calls, all this extra stuff and you was just cruising and chilling as assistant coach in a successful New York program that had been starving to win for years and was beginning to win. What went into that decision to return to our alma mater?
Well, I've been so driven, man, and I've had success and I've had failures as a coach. It's a part of the business if you coach it. I don't care what level, who you coach, what sport it is, you're going to have ups and downs. And I've had my fair shares, but the one thing I've tried to value is that I will never let the downs outweigh my ups. Never.
Right. Never.
Because I've had so many ups in my career. And to be able to coach, win an NBA title, be coach of the month,
right,
yeah. And there's been a lot of things that's come along with coaching. I've won, and they've taken my job from me as a coach, and that's probably driven me even more. And to be able to circle back. This has always been in the back of my mind and coming back to Indiana. It's just, timing had a lot to do with it. Putting the right pieces in place probably had a lot to do with it. Somebody believing in Mike Woodson.
Right.
That probably meant more to me than anything. It wasn't just me wanting to come. I wanted somebody to believe that I could get the job done. And Scott Dawson, he believed. He gave me the opportunity to sit down with him. President McRoberry, after talking with him, he believed. I had a lot of support and cast here in Bloomington, and they know who they are, that had a lot to do with me coming back. The Buckners, the Mays, the Fergus. There's a lot of people that's been in my corner, the Cooks, all these years, man. And so to be able to circle back, AJ, is like a dream come true. And knowing that there's a lot of work just got to be done, But I'm so driven, so I'm going to put my best foot forward and try to get this program back on top. And so we can all spend time together, bring back the old guys, because again, without them, I wouldn't be sitting in this seat today, and see if we can do this thing together.
When you finally got that call from Scott that you're the guy, before I know you had to call the wife to get some permission. You had to see if it's good. Can we make this transition? But after that, what were the initial thoughts that went through your mind? Did you immediately feel the weight of IU tradition on your shoulders, or like what went through your mind when you got that call that it was official?
Well, it was a call of rejoice. It was a call of happiness. Knowing that there's a lot of work, man. A lot. I know there's a lot of support out there in Hoosier Nation, man. And man, all I want to do is it's never been about me, man. I want to bring a team here that Nick Nation loves seeing compete, and if I can put 12 to 15 players on a roster that loves competition and loves to compete, man, then I know we'll have a shot at winning. That's what's driving me right now. And what better place to do it in the state of Indiana, where you grew up and you made your name, and do it in front of the greatest fans, that's ever graced the college floor. So that's why I'm back, and man, I'm looking forward to it. That's all I can tell you.
Hey man, first I was more excited than you, because I think I've been advocating, my voice is a small voice, but I've been waiting on an opportunity for one of you guys to take over the program. It's probably since Kelvin Sampson was let go. I started thinking about that because of the tradition. I start to see it's just a little bit of slippage. You know, Hoosier Nation is Hoosier Nation, man. It's gonna be what it is. I said, but it's gonna take a guy who really passionate and understands what it all entails in totality to start that process back, man. So when I got that call that you were selected, man, I felt the weight come off. Like I was like, okay, I can breathe again and watch. You know,
well, I appreciate that.
I really did. I'm not saying that just to toot you, man. I didn't care who it was. I was like, it has to be somebody that from Indiana that understands it all and cares about reuniting, because I always felt like it wasn't purposely done, but we were kind of separated. It was Sampson guys, Mike Davis guys, it was Coach Knight guys, and now it's Coach Miller guys. But I think you're the guy that brings it all together, man, and makes everybody feel like an Indiana Hoosier instead of a somebody's guy. So
thank you. That's awful nice of you. Thank you.
Lastly, man, before I let you get out of here, man, you've been on campus for a month and a half now. What have you seen that you need to start to really focus on to get Indiana basketball back on the floor to where we need to be? You was able to get TJD back. You was able to get Race back. You was able to get a lot of key components and add some awesome components. Miller Kopp, who I know because I was coaching at Northwestern, and he was coming in, so I know what he's capable of. And Bates, you got a good recruit. And with those pieces, what do you see was the next step for those guys to bring it?
I think as I navigate through, where I started a month and a half ago to where I am now is getting everybody under one umbrella and talking about the do's and the don'ts and how are we going to try to get Indiana University basketball back on top. Mm-hmm. That's important to me because I feel like everybody, I think I've assembled a great staff and everybody's got to be on the same page and the players have got to know that.
Right.
And I think when you put a team together, you got to make sure not only are you prepared, that they're prepared every time they step out on the floor,
right.
Maybe practice or a game. And so those are the only things that I'm thinking about right now, and how these players are going to accept my coaching and how quickly they are able to pick up things that I'm going to throw at them. Because I'm a demanding guy. I want to win, and I want them to experience winning because I know if they do, it will be nothing like they've ever seen in their life here at Indiana University because it's special, and that's what young players don't understand today. But if you wear that IU uniform, you're gonna know how special it is because I'm gonna push you along with my staff to get back to the top.